Well, this is the first time we're talking to you since the last game. So, Clay, just what have been the last 2 days like been for you? You did get ejected from the last game, and what was on your mind going into this one?
First ejection in my career. I didn't go to the game planning on that, but it happened, and sometimes our emotions get the best of us. And it's funny. I love competing against Devin, and I got a lot of respect for him. But just a couple guys going at it. You know what? He was actually one of the first people to text me when I tore my Achilles and said the shooting guard battle won't be the same. So, I got a lot of respect for him, and when he did that, that meant a lot to me. And stuff happens in this league. We leave it on the floor. But tonight I just wanted to play with a free mind and play with great energy, and I thought it was the best I felt all year. I thought I had great looks, a lot of short shots, but the fact that they're online is a great sign, and I just know I'm due for a really big shooting night very soon.
Was that rejection more out of frustration, or
Not really. I was just mad, I was just talking mess, and I just let my emotions get the best of me, and I'm competitive. I'm not gonna back down.
You made
shooting subs before. It's pretty common for me to start the season, but hey, I'll break out of it.
How much do you feel like your teammates looking for you, supporting you? Steph's getting you the ball, other guys are getting the ball, and is that?
What does that mean to you? They're doing what they always do, and that's feeding me the rock when I'm open, and I'm going to shoot it. Like if I'm not out there shooting, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like that's what I was born to do, and made more playoff threes than everybody except Steph. So what am I? I'm going to let it fly every time I'm open. That's just in my nature.
You did get the minute bump up to, what was it, 27, 28 tonight?
29.
29, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How much does that free you a little bit, knowing that
man. It's so great, and it's a huge building block for me. It was the best I felt conditioning-wise, too. I felt like I was not sucking wind. I was being a continuous player, both ends of the floor, so that was a huge win for me, and I'm going to build off of this road trip, and I just feel like I'm going to ascend as the season goes on.
Sort of following up on Tim's question, how much specifically do you sense Steph looking for you to get you going early, and then you made one later, and it looked like the next time down court he had room to take it to the hoop himself, but he found you and you made another one. How's that symbiote, that sort of connection with you guys manifest itself?
I think that's just 12 years together, and Steph's a great passer. He's going to hit me on time, on target. And, I'm looking for him. He's looking for me. And we're going to have a night where we're all on fire one of these nights. I know it's coming.
You mentioned Devin texting you after the Achilles injury. Were you two able to connect after the recent ejection?
No. Why would we? You got games to win. I don't got time to worry about the past.
And then separately, tonight, Jonathan Kuminga got a DNP, coach's decision. He's obviously a big part of this franchise's future, but opportunities aren't always easy to come with a team as talented as this. What would your message to him be as a veteran?
Stay patient, young fella. Like 20 years old, you're in the NBA, you've already won, and the greatness is ahead of you, but you just got to control what you can control, and sometimes minutes might not be there, but you're an incredible athlete, and you're going to become an incredible basketball player. It just takes time, and how many guys in his draft class are playing for championships? Probably maybe 2, 3, so the position he's in is great.
One more Booker question, if you don't mind. You did keep pointing to your finger, and he said you kept saying, "We've won 4 championships, 4 rings, 4 rings." Was he challenging you about anything? And your response always is the 4. Was it anything different there that made you respond like that?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, it sounds like I was stating facts, but honestly, I don't really remember. Pretty much blacked out and just was just in a very angry place at the time. And sometimes it feels good to let out all that frustration. It really does. It's better than holding it in.
Klay, would you say this was the most solid win for you guys so far, given how it was a pretty close game throughout? The Heat, you guys would get up to maybe up to 13 points. The Heat would keep coming back and kind of kept it a close game throughout.
Yeah, I think so. They're a very good team, championship contending team. And it was just a great win. We did not want to be on the other side of the loss, being 2-3. So it's always nice to have a winning record, and hopefully this propels us to a win streak. I got one thing to say. It hurts when, someone like Charles Barkley, with the platform he has, says you're not the same player prior to the injuries you have. It's like, no, duh, man. Consecutive years, I tore my ACL and my Achilles in consecutive years and still help a team win a championship. I mean, it hurt hearing that, because it's like, man, I put in so much freaking effort to get back to this point. Like, it's hard to even put into words what I had to do to be the player I am today. And it's like, played 57 games in 3 years. Like, give me some freaking time to get that back. And just hear someone say, oh, he's not the same as he was prior to the injuries. Like, duh. Like, who goes through something like that and comes back? I don't know. It just hurt my heart hearing that. But you know what? I'm going to internalize it, and it's going to be fuel for me to be even better. And I think I'm very proud of what we accomplished last year, and I feel like I was a huge part of it. So I'm not going to let these injuries be a crutch for me. I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to have a great year. I bet on that.